What is that?
You need to leave.
What is it, Thomas? Tell me.
You can't just barge into people's apartments like that, Liam.
God, it looks just like her.
I mean, it's actually really rude. Your parents should have taught you better.
Would you stop for a second and tell me what this is? Answer me right now.
Are you blind? It's a mannequin made to look like Hope.
Thank you for giving my brother another shot at your line.
Hey, he's earned it.
Yeah, he's got talent. There's no questioning that. But earning more time with you?
Oh, I know. And it wasn't a decision I made lightly. I actually told him it wasn't possible multiple times. But you know your brother. He would come in here day after day with a new design. He was determined, and he also understands my vision. But most importantly, he finally understands my boundaries, and he's actually respecting them. So
I'm really glad to hear that. I have to admit, there have been times where I think, is he really better? Or is he just working on some scheme to get to you?
I have those moments too. Trust me. Knowing what he did, all the lies he told.
Yeah, which is why I'm so surprised you're willing to work closely with him again. I have to ask, how do you think Liam's gonna feel about this? Does Liam know you put Thomas back on Hope for the Future?
No, not yet, but I don't think it will be a big deal. Okay, maybe not a huge deal. I know Liam isn't the biggest fan of Thomas.
Girl, he doesn't trust him.
I get that. It's good to be cautious around him, and I certainly am, and Liam knows that. But he sees how well we've been working together as parents.
Well, I told him I think therapy is working. Thomas really seems to be making an effort.
I've got to give him credit. I mean, he's been great these past few months.
Hey, Hope. Steffi. I didn't mean to interrupt. I can come back.
Actually, Zende, could you stay? There's something I need to tell you.
I don't even understand.
Well, they're used in clothing stores to display the clothes.
I know what a damn mannequin is, Thomas. What I don't know is why there's one here that looks like Hope. I'm not stupid. What did you do? What did you have this custom made?
No, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, sure you didn't.
I was not involved in the production of this in any way, shape, or form.
Then explain why you haven't. Why is this here? What possible reason would there be for you to have a life-size replica of my wife in your apartment?
I want you to know that I have given this a lot of thought, but Thomas is officially working with Hope for the Future again. I just hope this doesn't create any issues for you.
It's your line. You have every right to build the team you want, and Thomas does have tremendous skills.
And so do you. I wouldn't have picked you to work with me if I didn't think so. And Zende, just know that you are still lead designer of this line. And adding Thomas is not going to affect your position or influence on Hope for the Future.
One thing to know about me, I have no issues in the self-esteem department. It didn't even cross my mind to worry about my position. I admire Thomas's work. I think he's going to be a great addition to the team. I look forward to working with him.
You mean it?
Of course. He's family, after all.
Thank you, Zende. I should have known you wouldn't have felt threatened.
A guy with your talent has no reason to feel insecure.
Nah, I should have given you a hard time about it. Throwing a big fit.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you didn't.
I don't know. Might have been good practice for you. Because you might get that reaction from Liam.
You are still obsessed with Hope. All that talk about you being better is nothing but lies.
Think whatever you want. It's not true.
You think this is normal? This is healthy? You keeping a blow-up doll, essentially, in your apartment?
You're sick. It's obviously a mannequin.
God, it looks exactly like her. Like every detail, even the eyes. Why is this here, Thomas? Why do you have this?
It's a prop.
It's a prop? Are you making movies now? You in the film industry?
Liam, it's a prop for Forrester. They used it during the promotions. It was in all the boutiques.
I've been to the boutiques. They don't look like this.
Well, the promotion's over.
You're not answering my question, Thomas. Why is this here?
It's clearly a sketch prop.
What is a sketch prop?
Well, you're not a designer, so you might not understand, but it helps. Having a model, or in this case, a mannequin, to test my sketches on and try them out.
I assume it really helps to have that mannequin look conspicuously like a woman with whom you have an obsession.
You know what? They're right. Good deeds never go unpunished.
Excuse me?
I was trying to do the right thing.
The right... How is this the right thing, Thomas?
I was trying to respect Hope, respecting you. I wasn't going to go to Hope and ask her if she was okay with me trying out my designs on her. Clearly, that would have made you very uncomfortable.
Oh, well, I guess that backfired, didn't it? Because I feel pretty damn uncomfortable right now, Thomas. Do you have any idea how creeped out Hope is going to be when she sees this? Do you think she's not going to freak out knowing you have this thing? My God!
Hey,
look.
hey, don't touch her!
Her? Don't touch her?
Wait, Liam doesn't know yet?
That Thomas is back on my line? No. But it only just happened and I haven't had the chance to call him yet. Although now I think this is a conversation that I need to have with him in person.
Because you know Steffi's right? You're thinking he'll have a hard time with it?
I hope not.
I wouldn't blame him. I know I wasn't here for all the craziness that went down, but from what I've heard, I can't imagine Liam would be comfortable with Thomas working with you.
I wouldn't be doing it if it were one-on-one. But it's different this time around. I have you as my lead designer. Zoe is heavily involved. Thomas is joining a team, not a partnership. Besides, Liam has seen how well Thomas has been doing in the one partnership we do have as parents. I mean, Thomas, he's really stepped up.
It's true. He has. Dad and I talk about it a lot. Wasn't that long ago when he was completely using Douglas, but now you can see their bond returning. And honestly, I'm proud of Thomas. The strides he's making. Now that you've given him a chance to work on your line, I think we're going to continue to see positive changes.
And hopefully that will lead to everyone getting along. Even Liam and Thomas.
You don't want me to touch her?
It, her, whatever.
No. It's a big difference.
Don't make a big deal out of nothing, Liam.
Out of nothing. You're in here playing house with a replica of mine.
Using it for work.
Oh, give me a break. If you were using it for work, it would be at work, Thomas, for the entire Forrester design team to use. Instead, you've got a Hope doll here alone with you in your apartment. Do you have any idea how disturbed that is?
Disturbed? You're the one that's disturbed right now. Your mind. Why would you even go there? I mean, it's disgusting. Get your mind out of the gutter. And also, why are you here, Liam?
Because I heard about your little conversation with Finn. That's why I'm here. Remember that? Remember you trying to warn him that I always circle back to Steffi, that I'm not really committed to Hope? Now, why would you say those things if you weren't trying to get Hope back? I came here looking for answers, pal, and boy, did I find them.
Okay, so you think this proves that I'm obsessed with Hope? Oh, come on, Liam. The only thing it proves is you're obsessed. You're obsessed with yourself and your own ego. I said those things before to Finn. I said those because they're true. And it's your issue that you have to just hold on to Steffi and Hope.
I'm married to Hope, Thomas.
Oh, well, you may want to explain that to her while she's home alone and you're over at Steffi's again.
You mean when I'm seeing my daughter?
Oh, come on, Liam. Don't kid yourself. If that was about father-daughter time, you go pick your daughter up, you spend some time with her, have a good day, and then you drop her back off. But that's not what you do. You flaunt this idea of a family that Steffi wishes that you guys had continued right in front of her face. And you don't realize the damage that does to her, the damage that it does to Hope? You don't even realize what you're doing to your own wife.
But you realize it. That's the point.
I do realize it.
Been spending more time with Hope lately, Thomas?
We work together.
Right, but you want it to be more than that, don't you? That's why you're trying to get in her head. That's why you're trying to turn her against me, so that you can step in. It's not gonna work. It didn't work before. It won't work now. Stay the hell away from my wife.
It's not possible. She's Douglas's mother.
Then you talk to her about your son. You talk to her about work. You don't talk to her about anything else. That's it. And if I find out that you're trying to tell her that she should be jealous of me going over to Steffi's, or that you're telling lies to Finn or anyone else, you don't want to know what's going to happen. Know your place, Thomas, and stay there.
Well, that went better than I expected.
I didn't think Zende was going to be bothered by it. He's a team player.
I really lucked out timing-wise with Zende coming back to LA when he did.
You lucked out. I think half of our models lucked out for other reasons.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. Now that Zende is single, that might cause a backstage riot.
Look at you talking about how everyone needs to get along. I'm glad we are.
Me too.
We might always be a work in progress, but it's nice to know we're putting the children first. 2 homes, 1 big extended family.
Right.
You're doing it again.
Doing what?
You have the sort of look, the same expression you did when you brought up Liam, how he's over at my house a lot. You said you were okay with it. Is that true? You can tell me. Does it bother you that Liam's spending time with Kelly and me?
You know, Hope is a strong and independent woman, and she does not need you going around telling people what they can and what they can't say to her.
Not people, just you.
We work together.
Yeah, then you can confine your conversations to business. Anything beyond that you want to tell her, why don't you tell her? I'm serious. If it's not about Forrester or your son, stay the hell away from Hope.
Liam, Hope gets to decide who she spends time with and who she doesn't spend time with. And if you think for half a second that it's okay for you to go around telling people what they can and can't do, you got another thing coming, man. I mean, seriously? I mean, look, you make mistakes all the time, but you go around telling other people, you should correct this, you should correct that. When you're sitting there doing the same thing over and over again, like stringing Hope and Steffi along.
That's absolutely not what I'm doing.
You're addicted to it. You love it. You need it in your life. You need to know that they both care for you, that they're both in love with you. It's like that you just thrive off of it. And you think that I can't see it. Liam, I've seen it my entire life. I saw it growing up with my dad. This is what he did. I'm not going to let you do that to Hope and Steffi.
I'm not.
Really? Just tell that to Hope when she's home alone and you're over at Steffi's yet again.
Yeah, because I have daughters with both of them, Thomas.
Yeah, that worked out well for you, didn't it? You found a way to keep them tied to you for life. You know the worst part? This is going to make the girls suffer.
Oh, don't go there.
It is. Both of them. Because they're going to see you. They're going to see you saying, I love you, to Hope, one of their mothers, and then to Steffi, another one. The back and forth. Children are smart. They're going to see that, and they're going to get confused. And they're going to wonder. And then they're going to realize, at some point, they're going to figure it out, that you never actually loved either of their mothers, did you? You only loved yourself.
So this is the story you tell yourself to justify your obsession.
Prove me wrong.
I'm not playing that game with you,
You
Thomas.
can't prove me wrong because you know that I'm right, Liam. This is what you do. You go back and forth between Steffi and Hope. It happens over and over again, and I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm not going to stand for it any longer.
Hey, Thomas, you're losing it.
Shut up.
This is not about me. Come on. You're a grown man who's still mad at his daddy for being caught between two women back in the day, and you're projecting all of that anger onto me. But if you have issues with your father, you take it up with him, and you leave me and my daughters out of it. Steffi and Hope do not need rescuing from me. If anything, they need rescuing from you. Case and damn point. Right here. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not healthy. It's not normal. You need help. You're not right in the head.
He's wrong. Hope needs your help. Liam's the problem. Always has been. You know what you have to do. So do it, Thomas. Kill Liam.